Adrien Broner, the can man, about billions, ass beats.
Hey, Floyd. Hey, Floyd. Yeah, that's Floyd. That's big bro. Yeah. Hey, big bro. Hey, big bro. Hey, daddy. Hey, daddy, brush my hair, daddy. Daddy, brush my hair. Yeah, anybody can get it. Mexican, African, Dominican.
Adrien the Problem Broner, the can man, reaches out to Floyd. I need you more than ever now, big bro. Before we get into this next video, make sure that y'all hit my like button and sub to the channel if you ain't already subbed to the channel. Once again, make sure that y'all hit my like button and sub to the channel if y'all ain't already subbed. But this one here, I wanted to talk about a little bit because Adrien Broner, he looked like that he's reaching out and kind of a cry for help to Floyd Mayweather. Now, Floyd Mayweather on Instagram, he recently posted a picture of himself and maybe his grandson, or maybe he had another baby that we don't know about. But, in the picture, it showed, and I'll show it to you right here. And as you can see, Floyd Mayweather and the little baby, and he says it looks like the torch may have skipped a generation. So everybody was like, oh man, that's a cool picture, Floyd, that's a cute picture. And I guess Adrien Broner, who seemingly haven't talked to Floyd for years, and he's even said that he haven't talked to Floyd for years. I guess Adrien Broner took this opportunity to try to reach out to Floyd Mayweather. And before I even get into what Adrien Broner said to Floyd Mayweather and all of that, let me update y'all on a few things that's been going on with AB. So AB, he's had a lot of turmoil and a lot of problems going on in his life, from legal cases that everybody know about, from him going on 3-4 month binge drinking. He has a problem with liquor, alcohol. He goes on binges. We've seen him at fights pissy drunk. We've seen him on Instagram posting himself pissy drunk. We've even seen him, in the hospital from alcohol poison a few times, right? So Adrien Broner, he has a lot of problems and a lot of issues that's been going on with himself outside of the ring. But Adrien Broner, in July, he's slated to face Omar Figueroa, right? In a comeback fight for Adrien Broner, and this is actually going to be a comeback fight for Omar Figueroa, who has his own outside of the ring issues. He has problems with alcohol and who knows whatever else. And like I said, I usually don't even talk about these fighters' personal problems and personal business, but this is something that everybody knows because it's been all out on YouTube and the media, so it's no secret, right? So this is a good comeback fight for Adrien Broner because both of them are on long layouts and both of them have a lot of outside the ring issues. So what better opponent than Omar Figueroa? But recently, the sad news to Adrien Broner and probably Omar Figueroa also, because these dudes, this is how they make their living. They get paid off of boxing. They look forward to these boxing checks. And we've just heard that the Omar Figueroa and Adrien Broner fight has been, postponed. It's postponed. They look like that they trying to push it back till August. So we won't see this fight in July like we thought we was gonna see. And hopefully we still do get this fight in August. It's supposed to be in Chicago. And like I said, a lot of Adrien Broner fans and Omar Figueroa fans, they looking for this fight because this is the fight that was supposed to happen years and years ago, but it just never came to light, due to both of these guys outside of the ring, legal problems and issues that they had. They were scheduled to fight a few times and it just never came about. But hopefully we get this fight. But with that news, obviously that's not good news to Adrien Broner. And like I said, Adrien Broner, he goes under Floyd Mayweather's post and he reaches out to Floyd Mayweather. And I'm going to just post it up so y'all can see what he said. And I'm going to read what he said to Floyd Mayweather in the post. So as y'all can see, Adrien the Problem Broner, he says, "Big bro, this shit is amazing. I promise I think he will be one of the best. Just stay on him like your father was on you. Real talk. And I miss you, man. I know we ain't spoken in a while, but honestly, I think I need you the most right now when it comes to this boxing shit. 100. So yeah, y'all can see that Adrien Broner is, reaching out to Floyd Mayweather, a man that he called his big bro at one time, a man that he's admittedly looked up to. When AB came in the game, he tried to emulate everything that Floyd Mayweather did, from the shoulder roll to how Floyd Mayweather acted, when the cameras got on him and everything. And like I said, they was even calling each other brothers. At one point in time, Adrien Broner was like, I took an L. Everybody was happy because, it's like Floyd Mayweather took an L too when, and the reason he said that is because at one point in time, all the boxing fans was basically saying that Adrien Broner was a clone of Floyd Mayweather. But, the thing with me is, and I talk about this a lot, right? I feel bad for AB because he just couldn't stay disciplined. To me, I think that if Adrien Broner had done what a lot of people expected him to do, right, with his career, I think Adrien Broner could have been bigger than Floyd Mayweather. He connected with the hood, the streets. He he was really in the streets. He connected with the music industry. He connected with just everybody, and he was funny. He had a lot of enthusiasm. He had a lot of charisma, and he just had a whole, different type of swag than him, even than Floyd Mayweather did. He was like the new age, Floyd Mayweather as far as personality on 20. You feel me? And he was doing things that nobody had ever seen done in the ring before, and leading up to post-fight. Just like when he called, Paulie Malignaggi's girlfriend on the line, and Paulie Malignaggi's girlfriend was admitting that she had been with AB behind Paulie Malignaggi's back and all of that. So, man, the dude was just doing innovative things in the sport, to build his persona and just build himself up as a fighter like nobody ever had done before, like we hadn't seen before. Adrien Broner doing a fake proposal to his kid's mother in the ring and asking her, getting down on one knee and asking her to brush his hair. Like, ain't nobody never seen nothing like that before. So Adrien Broner, right, with all of that and his connection with Floyd Mayweather, everybody took heed to Adrien Broner. Whether you loved him or hated him, everybody wanted to know when AB was fighting again, what AB was going to do after his fight, what was his next move outside of the ring. Like, you know what I'm saying? This dude was just a whole, like, he was a star. He was a superstar. He was a household name at a very young age. But the thing is, I think that AB, at a very young age, he got everything that he ever had wanted and dreamed of. I think that AB loved being a superstar more than he loved being a great fighter. He let that superstardom and, everything that he had dreamed of being a big superstar, no matter what it was, he got that. And I think all of that was, a part of his downfall, with still hanging out with street cats and being in the streets and all of that. You can't juggle both. And he didn't have the discipline to do it. And the difference between Adrien Broner and Floyd Mayweather is Floyd Mayweather had the ultimate discipline. And I always say to myself, if Adrien Broner had the discipline that Floyd Mayweather has, what would Adrien Broner have done with his career? How big would Adrien Broner have put boxing on the map? Boxing in itself will be a lot bigger than it is right now if Adrien Broner had to became what a lot of people, expected him to become or thought he was going to become. So if you ask me, that time has gone and passed now, but I still look forward for AB to get his life on track. I still look forward for Adrien Broner to get his life on track and get his shit together outside of the ring. If you ask me, he ain't never gonna be that again inside of the ring, but he could get his shit together outside of the ring. And, I'm looking forward to Adrien Broner, the second part of his life, just getting everything together, whether it's in boxing or whether he has just other business ventures that he gonna excel at. But, AB, man, crying out. Well, I ain't even gonna say crying out, because you know I can hear AB right now.
Hey man, shut that soft ass shut up. Shut that soft ass shit up.
You know, reaching out to Floyd Mayweather for help, telling Floyd that he needs him in this boxing game more than ever right now. And I don't know if Floyd is going to reach out back to Adrien Broner. Maybe Floyd is fed up with Adrien Broner, because Floyd, trust me, tried to tell Adrien Broner and tried to lead him in the right direction millions and millions of times. But you can't tell another grown man what to do. Big ups to Adrien Broner. Hope he do a lot better in the second part of his, you know, boxing career or life or whatever it may be. But y'all hit my like button. Subscribe to the channel if you ain't already subbed to the channel. And y'all already know how I do. Jump in the comments. Let me know what y'all feel about this. There you go, talking that boxing again. And I'm gone, y'all.